She went, I'm going to leave the door open. Leave the door a little bit open. I said, I'm going to kick that door right down. But with the cancer, when they told me I had that afterwards, I went, well, I'll beat that, I'll beat this. Then I had to have this operation, and it sounded terrible. I went, I didn't want the operation. I thought, can you put me on a drip? I'll get through this.
Welcome to the Cancer Mind and Me channel. My name's Jack, and I'm here simply to serve as a host to support the star of the show, Reg. To very quickly address the elephant in the room, Reg is a sufferer of stage 4 cancer and many other complications that it comes with. He really wants to set up a platform where he can send out his message of positive mental attitude and how that has affected his experiences with cancer. I'm very privileged to be able to sit in this seat. Reg is one of the most fantastic human beings I've ever had the privilege to meet. He is not only a fantastic father figure to his own children, he's also a foster carer. There are many children out there that look up to him as a dad, including myself. I definitely look up to him as a father figure. So yeah, very happy to be able to help out with this podcast. So Reg, how are you?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm good, Jack. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, you're looking really healthy as well, which is the main thing.
Absolutely.
I know that you've, of course, been living life to the fullest. And yeah, where did this journey start for you?
Well, probably a year ago, it was last March. I had these sort of aches in my stomach. You know, you sort of ignore, you don't want to go and waste the doctor's time and all that. And I kept thinking, that's nothing. But it went on and on for like probably a month, 5 weeks. I go to the doctors. And I played it down. I didn't want to say, you know, I just went, I've got this ache there. I don't know if I'm imagining it. It ain't gone away. And he said, well, if it ain't gone away in a couple of weeks, come back and we'll give you a blood test. Well, a Sunday morning, I knew I was ill, really ill. My wife was out with the kids. So I rang my eldest son who lives around the corner, and he took me to A&E, and my blood pressure was 75 over 50, and all of a sudden they rushed me in, and I had sepsis. So didn't know I had cancer then, obviously, and so that's when the journey started. And through the sepsis, they found out I had the cancer. But we're going to do
Yeah, well, sepsis is of course quite a key topic because that's where it all kicked off for you, and we'll definitely deep dive into that, which what we've planned to be our very first full feature-length episode on the channel. But just to touch on it very, very briefly, it was my understanding that the doctors told one of your sons that you're really, really ill. This is a very serious
Yeah, I'm a lot more ill than I seemed. Well, I felt ill anyway, you know. But he said I was a lot worse than it was, and because first of all she said to me, we might have to operate. It's a lovely doctor. They was fabulous, by the way. They were absolutely fabulous. But she went, we might have to operate tonight, and we might have to put a bag on the side for your poo. I went, I'm not having one of them. I did. I thought, in this warning, I said, I'm not having one of them.
Yeah, it's a stoma, isn't it?
It's a stoma, yeah, which I've got now.
yeah. Which you've of course educated me on what a stoma is because it's not common knowledge.
I didn't know it. Well, I've never heard of it, had I?
An awful lot of people out there do live with that in their day-to-day life. But I think it's safe to say your stoma is pretty much your pride and joy now, isn't it?
Well, put it this way. One great thing about my stoma is that when I used to go to the toilet, poo-poos, right, I go once a day. I emptied out about 5 times, so I can eat 4 times as much. I can eat about 5,000 calories and stay the same weight. So that's the positive. Ideally, I'd like to be normal, you know, which I will be in the end, which I believe I will be.
Exactly.
But, you know, listen, small price to pay for what I've been through, mate. Small price to pay.
Yeah, and I think that beautifully quite summarises your message. Positive mental attitude will change your experience dealing with everything. There's pros and cons to everything. You're laughing in the face of danger and discomfort, such as a stoma.
Well, when they said I had to have this operation and it sounded terrible, I went, I didn't want the operation. I thought, can you put me on a drip? I'll get through this. And, well, they did. I didn't have the stoma put in there. I had it months and months later. Right, and Well, the story will be told on another pod, but it's an amazing story, I promise you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
quite,
exactly.
it's nearly unbelievable.
But yeah, with the positive mental attitude that we just touched on, with that experience with the stoma, sepsis, etc. That's one of the main reasons why you believe you're still here, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it all started, as I say, with the sepsis. Then I find out I've got cancer, and you know, when you did terminal 4, I didn't know what terminal 1, 2, 3, or 4 is. I thought it was an airport. You know what I mean? So she said, terminal 4. I thought, God, what's that? Then I realised that there's no cure. But she said to me, which gave me great hope, and I promise you I said this to her. She went, I'm going to leave the door open. Leave the door a little bit open. I said, I'm going to kick that door right down.
And you've exactly done that. I think from a family perspective and everyone seeing you on a day-to-day basis, you're up to so many things.
I live a normal life, mate.
Tell us about it.
You know, well, Sunday mornings I've got grandson of 8, grandson of 13. Both play football. I love watching them. I love them to bits. Stand in the the pouring rain, right, on a Sunday morning, you know, for 4 hours, 2 hours at one, 2 hours at the other. You know, absolutely love it. You know, home for a couple of pints and a glass of wine. My life is my attitude. I promise you this. My attitude, Jack, is I'm living life to the full, and I've got a lot of years to live life. You know, I totally believe that it's me doing it because I want to live.
Exactly, yeah, and I know the reason why you wanted
Might
to
sound
start.
crazy, but I mean, I totally believe it.
Yeah, and that's why you were so confident to start shooting these podcasts now, just before the results you get from your scan.
Before I get my results, I'm doing this, yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you what done it for me, I think. When I go chemotherapy, I go every other Tuesday. I'm there for about 9 till about 3, right? And I see people, and I can watch them deteriorate where they're young to me. Obviously, she might be about 35, but old to you, young to me. And she's crying, and I don't like to go up to her and go, "Start being a bit more positive, darling." You know. So I thought I'm going to do a podcast because I truly believe it'll help people. It can't hurt, can it, Jack?
Absolutely can't.
It really can't hurt. And no. I know what it's done for me. When they hear about the sepsis, and as this podcast goes on, this is just a rough thing today to sort of show you what we're going to do. But when they actually get the nitty gritty and find out how I've come on and what's happened to me, and I get my results in a few weeks' time, I'm guaranteed. Well, I'm hoping to guarantee my results are good because I truly believe they will be. But I'm taking a chance.
Yeah, I think with you, it's a unique relationship that I think you have with cancer. In your own head, this is me analysing you as a friend. So everything you do is a competition.
Absolutely.
You can't lose at anything.
Don't lose.
And I think that combined with what you're trying to portray as your message is you're telling your brain how your body to react with the fantastic chemotherapy, the fantastic treatment from the NHS.
To be honest with you, they are marvellous. I mean, without the chemo and all the stuff they give me and all the help they give me with the chemo, with your side effects and all that, you know, it's impossible, isn't it? But they can give me the treatment. My body's got to react. Yeah, and I make sure, and I want, we can, I'm looking in there now, we can actually make our bodies react. I'm living proof of that. Absolutely. And as we go on with the pods, you'll find out more and more and more, and you will know that the mental state of us is massively important. But I truly believe it saved my life.
Yeah, I think
I can't say for anyone else. All I can say is it will help.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the main message you want to put out there.
Exactly. No false promises, Jack.
No, of course.
You know, I mean, I know that how I believe it saved my life, right? And I've got a lot of years to live.
I think it saved your life as well from a deeper point of view of what you do on a daily basis. You're enjoying life to the fullest now, and every single day
I love every day.
And that in its own poetic justice has given you so much more out of life, which is definitely something that we'll dive into
Makes you appreciate life and all,
in a
mate.
later topic. Yeah, it
really does.
Exactly, and that's a huge discussion on its own. But ultimately, this is part of the privilege that I'll keep mentioning, that I have to do this format with you, is that good message that you want to put out there. The people in chemotherapy, that you want to go up to and talk to them, but having a stranger come up to you while you're a bit, of course,
and they might think I'm telling her you should be more positive. I'm not saying it like that. You know, I'm not saying, you know, you're doing it wrong, but I would love to help them and say, come on, if you can start believing yourself, your body will react. You know, I believe it will. I mean, I guarantee nothing, but I believe it because I know that. In all honesty, through the sepsis one, when you see the sepsis video, whether you call it pod, is it called now? I don't even know what I'm doing here, right? When you see that, I do believe that my positive thinking saved my life.
Yeah.
I do actually believe that. That's not even cancer. I'm talking about, you know, it's not. But with the cancer, when they told me I had that afterwards, I went, well, I'll beat that, I'll beat this. You know?
That's the competitor coming out in you.
Absolutely. When I get my results, I'll be on here telling you, I'll be beating it.
Exactly. And again, you've doubled down by doing this before those results have come in. So you really double or quits on that, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Wise and the message that you put out there.
Put it out there, mate.
But ultimately, to see those results and to see the further deep dives into each part of Reggie's journey, please subscribe, engage with the channel, send your comments in. We'd love to have a segment where we read out people's comments and either wishes of wellness, or if there's anything going on in your personal life that you just want Reggie's take on, because he's a unique individual and he loves to have a fantastic opinion on many things. So yeah, get in contact with the channel, like the video, subscribe, and yeah.
Please, because we really could help people. This is what I believe. I totally am so passionate that I do believe that our mental attitude can help us so much. I've got no guarantees for anyone, but I've got belief. So please subscribe.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.